Hi, I'm Keith, and I felt the need to do a video today because it's marking my 50th video I've done through YouTube. I've started doing YouTube, when was it? February this year. I had nothing but good experiences talking to all you guys through the chat and watching you guys' videos, and just friendships I've made. So today I want to talk about one of my favorites. For my 50th video, I'll talk about one of my favorite genres, which is heavy metal. Okay, first CD I'll show you is one. These are all pretty recent stuff I've got, and the first one is Gravedigger, Ballads of a Hangman. So Gravedigger have been around long time, since 1980. This is actually their 14th album. They've got a lot of albums. German heavy metal band. This one was released in 2009. They seem to follow a pretty similar formula with each album. They open with a catchy riff or idea or atmospheric stuff, and then expand into like really anthem-like choruses. So quite a compact band. Running Wild type, if you know Running Wild type songs on there. So this one, Ballads of a Hangman, I was a bit sort of not impressed at first when I heard it, but then playing it over and over in the car, I actually really like it. Very catchy, and a lot of the songs get in your head. So there's actually even a semi-ballad on this one. It's called Lonely the Innocent Dies, and that features Veronica Freeman from Benedictum. Your Gallows Pole. So, going along with the themes of a, hangman and execution type thing. It looks like Notre Dame or something on the cover there, and the vocalist sounds like he could be like the hangman, or got that sort of voice. I guess that's why they call it Gravedigger, because it was a really rough sort of voice. So that's Gravedigger. That's the first thing I got, Ballads of a Hangman, to show you. Another one is, the CD is Amorphia, and it's called Merciless Strike. This band was formed in 2012. They are from Kerala, India. So what this is very old school thrash. Really well done, really well executed. They have 3 albums. These are the bands: Sledgehammer on bass, Vasak Adran on guitars and vocals, and Vivek Prasad on drums. These guys do it really well though. I was very impressed with this. So this is on Bandcamp. And I first heard about this through Cloudy Moulder channel. And he talked it up, and rightly so, because it's one of my favorite thrash releases of this year. And the songs I like on it, Merciless Strike, the title song is fantastic. Awesome guitar work on that. It's a really good thrash metal band. And what's the other song? Oh, Blazing Glares. That was the other one that appealed to me. And there you go. That's the artwork there. So they do have an album that they put out last year, and that's going to be on my New Year's list to pick up, and it's called Lethal Dose. That came out last year. So that's Morphia for that one. Another album that was recommended as well for VC guys is Mordred Fool's Game. So this is Bay Area thrash, bit of funk thrown in there as well, and this was released in 1989. So there's Scott Holderby on lead vocals, and I did read that Chuck Billy does some backing vocals, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. So this came out originally on Noise Records, but the copy that I've got is on Dissidents reissue. So I have seen someone show original ones, and the cover's not as dark as that, but it still sounds good. And there's a band shot there. So originally on Noise Records, power metal band, they do a Super Freak Rick James cover, which interesting choice, but I suppose if you like funk, which they're trying to put into this record, then might be a good pick. I don't know. So I think this might be the first vinyl reissue, and it's on blue vinyl there. So the single on it was Every Day a Holiday. So like I was saying, they sort of experimented with bringing more funk into thrash and funk, melding them together, and then they eventually went in sort of a Faith No More type direction. So that was Mordred. Yeah, as soon as I started hearing some of the sound of that, I knew I was going to be in for a good listen. Another one I picked up is another Gravedigger one. This is Gravedigger, The Last Supper, and this is their 12th album. Came out in 2005. So I was starting to think that this is a band where most of the albums from Gravedigger sound almost exactly the same, one of those bands. And you got, of course, Chris Boltenthal's rough, melodic sort of vocals, like I was saying before with the other release. And that sort of identifies the band, his vocals, and big power riffs and catchy choruses. So this album is no exception to the rule. I'll just show you that. Here's another insert there, got the same, that's the front picture. So as you can sort of gather from the front cover, it's songs dealing with the last days of Jesus Christ for his death, but they're not all to do with that. And there are a lot of good songs on here. You've got Manny Schmidt, who's good on the guitar. They're not, Gravedigger are not really known for their massively clever lyrics, but they're always melodic, and I enjoy listening to them. And not their best album, this Last Supper. I think I probably prefer the other one I showed you. Was it Hangman's Ballads of a Hangman? But it's still a good, solid Gravedigger album. I think I might be done for a while with Gravedigger, but I did enjoy that album as well. Another one. What is this? I think it's on a different color as well. Yeah, it's on a bright green. There you go. So another group that I've shown before on my channel, but I've picked up another release from them, is Angel Witch. I do like Angel Witch a lot. So they were around in the 1980s. There was a lot of new bands there, new heavy metal, experimenting with heavier, darker themes, faster music. And this came out in 1980, self-titled Angel Witch. Really good album. Came out on Bronze Records. Yeah. Yeah. So they signed the band and recorded that album, their debut. And I think that this would give Iron Maiden's debut a run for its money. It's quite doomy, but excellent album. The song Baphomet was what kicked things off for them. That was on the Metal for Mothers compilation, and that got them some quite a lot of attention. So that band has split and reformed many times over the years, with each new lineup still containing the founding member and songwriter Kevin Hayborn. But I'd just like to show you this other new album I picked up. Well, I've just managed to get it recently. It's called Angel of Light, and this is their 5th album, came out in 2019. It's more like a sequel to the one I just showed you. It even has 2 songs, The Night Is Calling and Don't Turn Your Back, which are like studio recordings of old 80s live songs, previously only available on bootleg, but that goes back to those days, the old days when they first started. So it sort of sounds like the old Angel Witch. This is a really nice Metal Blade reissue on really heavy cardboard. I don't know if you can see that there, but all that gold there is all embossed. It's really nice. Gatefold there. So that song in particular, The Night Is Calling there, that is really doomy, that one. Really good opening tracks, and the sci-fi type track, Death from Andromeda, is a good one. So even in 2019, they're still putting out good stuff, and this would probably give what Iron Maiden were doing at the time, if you a bit of another run for their money. Yeah, cool album. So if you want to investigate that, I've got a download code here for it. If you can see that there. If you want to have a listen, Angel Witch, Angel of Light. If you can read that on Bandcamp. So really cool cover for that one too. So I was happy to pick that one up. And it's on Red Metal Blade reissue, that one. So on one of my other videos, I've been showing some Bullet Belt. Been getting into this New Zealand band from Wellington, and this is another one of their earlier albums. It's not their latest album, one of their earlier albums, and this is called Rise of the Banshee. So another gatefold. It's got a different lineup than the latest lineup. It's got a female-fronted singer there. What's her name? Jolene, I think it is there. So it's black and thrash. At this point in the band, they're doing black and thrash. There. And I know Nathan from Metal Down Under's a fan of this lineup of Bullet Belt. But yeah, that's that. it's got the song Deathgasm from the movie, and you can watch the video for that. It's a good video. So yeah, I picked up that, and it's on a coloured sort of swirl blue and grey vinyl type thing. Really nice. So of course, with that, I got a Deathgasm sticker. Quite cool sticker there. Go with it. I got sent that. I got Bullet Belt Burn It Up, their latest album, sticker with that as well. And also got this nice card, and this was little message from Steve Francis, who's the drummer of the band, just says, "Thanks again for your support. Enjoy the sounds and play it loud volume, Steve." So that was cool. I like when bands send out little personal things like that. And also, I picked up the CD of the latest album. Here it is, Burn It Up. And I didn't know that a lot of bands were still doing this, but this one has got a CD exclusive hidden track on it. So that was worth picking up. And they're on Bandcamp, or you could go on the band page for that. This is more melodic. They've gone fully melodic. Well, not fully, but more melodic with this one. I also got a guitar pick, Burn It Up guitar pick. And the label is called Impaler, but they must also put out some beer as well. So there's a thing for Impaler beer. So that was all in the package that got delivered. Bullet Belt. Right, so another thing I picked up, and this was a Bandcamp purchase, is Bats from Gama. So this is a 2023 release, and it's the 8th album. So this is like thrash fun metal, and it's from Ireland. So the band was formed in 2002 in Newry, Northern Ireland, and the key members being bass player Joe McGugan and vocalist Philly Byrne. As you can see from the art design on Prosthetic Records, it's sort of like just they're sort of invoking old Hollywood film industry history with the design work, and you get this insert with it. Quite really good. So that's sort of where they take a lot of their inspiration from different places, old horror movies from the times, and it's on clear vinyl, this one. So what's it? The prologue, Under the Pyramids, and then they go into Egyptiatron, which is, there's some mummy rap on there, like a cyborg mummy doing some songs. So you get everything in this record. So apparently their mascot, which was Snowy, he was the Gama Abominable Snowman. He's died in an explosion. That sort of looks like him there, but he's a bat. He was an Abominable Snowman type mascot. So he's died in an explosion, so they did a tribute song on here called Speed Funeral. And another song that's good on here is Bats in Your Hair. So that's a good fun track. the Bats in Your Hair track, and it's got a quite unusual for thrash bands, a saxophone solo from Gavin Kerins, and it's probably the best saxophone solo I've heard since I don't know, forever. I don't know, e.t.c, Never Tear Us Apart or something like that. So just a fun release, that one. It's Bat's Gama Bomb. And also there was a few reduced albums and record sales, so I just picked up a few things. So I picked up Halloween, Keeper of the Seven Keys. It's been re-released. My copy's pretty beat up. It sounds all right. I mean, nothing wrong with the record, but it's quite nice to get a new one. And this is the 40th noise release of Halloween's Keeper of the Seven Keys. So it's they're doing the coloured vinyl. So quite a nice coloured vinyl there. Go. Oh, that's a gatefold as well, that one. And lastly, I picked up Aussie Bark at the Moon, one that's quite hard to find. I don't think it's been re-released much at all, so just lately it's come out, so I grabbed that. I don't know this album as well as some of the other ones. I know Bark at the Moon, and this is got quite a nice insert in there. But tell you one thing, I don't know what they did, but they put like some plasticky finish or something on the insert. So when you try and get the record out, it was really difficult to get it out. It was almost stuck to the inside there. So I tried about 5 or 6 times to get the record out. And in the end, I started to get a bit frustrated. And in the end, I pulled it probably too hard and I did a big in there. That was a bit annoying. So this is just the standard black release. It also comes with a poster as well. Go. So yeah, that's my last thing I've got. So thank you for watching my video, and thank you for subscribing and liking my videos. And all the best for the holidays, and hopefully see you back after all that. And yeah.